Let's build this extremely easy 1 emerald trader that'll turn those expensive books into just 1 emerald in Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock 1.20. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna make this 3 villagers long. Now you can do 1 or 30, however many you want, but depending on how big you want it, you might just have to expand the farm, do the same steps I do, just do it more. So once you go ahead and find your area, what you're gonna wanna go ahead and do is break down 2 blocks and place down a piston for every single spot that you're gonna have a villager. You then want to take whatever workstation that you have. For me, it's going to be a lectern, but you can do anything you want. A lectern, a smithing table, a blast furnace, whatever you want to do, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead, place all 3 of those down in front of the hole, and then go down to this block right in front of your workstation, break down 2 on each one, and place 1 piece of redstone dust at the bottom. Fill it back up, and then go ahead and take my lever and place it on top and flick the lever. And now you should see that the piston extends up, and this is where the villager is actually going to be standing. And to use the farm, all you have to do is flick that down. The zombie is going to kill it and flick it back up to get the zombie villager. Now you're going to want to go ahead and take your solid block and make a nice little area for the villagers to sit. So go ahead, place 2 blocks in between each of those, including the edges, and then also 2 blocks on the edge here. And then you're also going to want to place 1 row of blocks on the top here. Now you can make this look however good or whatever you want, but this is just the most minimalistic way that you can do it. And now we have to build the area for the actual zombie to sit. So I'm going to go ahead, come around to the back here. I'm going to go ahead and break down, temporarily break this row of blocks here. And then on this row right here, I'm going to go ahead and break 2 all the way down so that you can see the pistons just like that. Go ahead and take 1 slab, place it on the ground here. And then go ahead and break these blocks so you can see the feet of where the villager are going to stand. And go ahead and place 1 slab on the top just right here so that when the zombie is standing here, you can see you're looking at it like this, but it's not able to escape and it can't jump. I'm now going to come out of here, patch this area back up, and now all I'm going to do is make a nice little area around this just so that the zombie doesn't burn or nothing happens to the zombie. Just want to be safe. And now all we need to do is get the villager inside of here, the zombie back here, and then we're also going to have to name tag the zombie so he doesn't despawn. So now that I've got my zombie here, I'm going to go ahead and take my name tag and put it on top of him so that he doesn't despawn. And now I need to actually get him inside of this area here. So I've built a nice little staircase. He's not going to walk in there on his own. So I might have to punch him, push him in a little bit, find a way to get him in. For me, I was just able to actually smack him into there. Perfect. So now that I have him in there, I'm going to go ahead and close this up with my slab that I don't have. I'm going to go ahead and close him up there. And now you can see that I have my zombie inside of here. And now all that we need to do is actually get our villager inside of these areas and the farm's complete. So as you can see now, I have my 3 villagers here, or however many villagers you need to get the entire row complete. Now what you can do is you have like 30 villagers you want here. You can make a small little breeder. You can just get 2 of them in a nice little box, throw a stack of bread in there, and a day later you'll have a bunch of villagers. For me, I only need 3, so I only got 3. I've boated them over here, and now what I need to do is get them inside of this area. Now the best way that I've found to do this is just to make a little box around here, put the boat inside the box, and then break the villager into there. So you can see I've got my villager inside of here. I'm now going to break it, push him inside of this area, and replace my lectern or whatever workstation you want to have. And now that you have your villager inside of there and the zombie down, do it with all the other ones and it's complete. And once you've done that, I'll come back and show you how to use this. So once you get your villagers inside of here, what you might start to notice is that not all of the villagers have the right profession. And that's because you have to wait for the right daylight cycle, but also they don't have a bed with them. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do is take a bed and place it on the back here until they go ahead and get their profession, and then you can break the bed. And this is just so that they can actually get it. They don't actually need it. This guy already has it, but what you can do, place a bed until they actually get the profession. Just a little something like this. He's going to eventually pick it up, and then you can break that bed. Now, before we actually go ahead and convert these villagers, 2 very important things that you have to do. Number 1 is make sure 100% that you are on hard mode. If you are on easy or normal, it is not 100% chance that when the villager actually dies by the zombie, it turns into a zombie villager. By being on hard mode, it ensures that the zombie villager will, in fact, turn into a zombie villager. The villager will actually turn 100%. And the second thing is if you finally have the trade that you want, but you actually want to keep that trade when it gets turned into a zombie villager, go ahead and trade with him beforehand. So I'm going to buy 1 of these. This way, this trade is fully locked in. So now when he dies and comes back, he's not actually going to lose that trade. So now all we need to do is flick this lever and you should start to see that the villager will start to get attacked and turned into a zombie villager. As you can see now, he's turned him into the zombie villager. I'm going to go ahead and reflick this, and you can do it for whichever one of these guys you want to do now. And now all we have to do is cure this guy. So now all you have to do is go ahead and take your potion of weakness, splash it on that guy. Here's a diagram, by the way, if you don't know how to make the potion of weakness. Then go ahead and take your golden apple, right click him with it, and now you should hear that sound effect, and in about 5 minutes you will see he has now turned into a regular villager, back into a regular villager I should say, and that Bane of Arthropods book that we had for 29 emeralds is now only 1. And as you can see now, this guy has turned back into a regular villager, and if we go ahead and look at the trades, you are going to see, now this does say 4 emeralds. What are we going to do to that? Well, we're going to put him back down, we're going to kill him again, and we're going to get it back down to 1 emerald. So if it doesn't go all the way down to 1 to start, go ahead, kill the guy again, cure him, and you should see that it gets down to 1 emerald. So I'm going to go ahead, turn this guy back into that zombie villager, put him back up, cure him again, and you'll see it's 1 emerald. So what can I do while I wait for this guy to cure? Well, I can go to this guy with an 8 emerald for 1 bookshelf, or this guy with 36 emeralds for you get the picture. Go ahead, flick the lever, he'll die to the zombie, flick the lever, this guy's gonna die to the zombie, and I can cure him to get those 1 emerald trades. Alright, there we go, so our guy's now turned back into the villager, and if I look on him, you're gonna see this Bane of Arthropods 5 book that was originally 36 or something like that, is now only 1 emerald, and I can go ahead and get a ton of these things. Just like that, super easy, 1 emerald for anything in the game. If you get a mending and it's 36 emeralds, go ahead and get it for 1 with this extremely easy farm. Now what might happen later on is they'll get rid of that 1 emerald trade, so what are you going to do? You're going to do it again. Flick the lever, heal the guy, extremely simple and easy, nothing's going to go wrong. If you have any questions, make sure to leave in the comment down below. Also like if you enjoyed and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. BlazedMC out.